and welcome back to the channel. And today we are talking about the Metal Zone MT2. Now this pedal is 32 years old. Can you believe that? 32 years old. This pedal came out in 1991. I remember when this pedal came out. I bought it when it was released, and I've had one in my studio and been playing and gigging with one ever since. It is an amazing, hopefully you guys can see it. My guitar is not in the way there, but it's right here. Let me turn my guitar like this maybe, so you guys can see it a little better. But for those of you who don't know anything about the Metal Zone pedal, it pretty much changed metal back in the 90s. There was a lot of other little overdrive pedals that Boss made and stuff. Yeah, this is a Boss pedal for those of you who don't know. But the Boss Metal Zone pedal really changed metal. And I remember I was playing a Boss overdrive at the time. I can't remember which one I was playing back then, but I think it might have been the DS1. I was using that, which is not a bad pedal, but it didn't quite have what I wanted. And you know, we were all looking for that really good metally sound. And then when this came out in 1991, I was playing a band called Grip. And I'm going to tell you what, this just changed everything for me. Because back then, I still pretty much all I ever do, I used a distortion pedal, I used a chorus pedal, a delay pedal, and a wah. That's it. That's pretty much been my go-to, basically, for my whole time I've been playing music. That's just what I like. Keep it simple, stupid. But the Metal Zone pedal was an amazing, amazing pedal. And if you guys can see, I've got a little thing up here in the box so you guys can see it closer and stuff. There's a picture up there so you guys can see it, so you can see it up close. But man, what a crazy pedal. And my thing was about this video was, you know, can it still hold its own in today's world of all this digital stuff? Well, ironically, the stuff that Boss puts out, even in my Boss GT1000, they still model the Metal Zone pedal in all their pedals, because it's still that good. Even my Boss ME70 that I have from years ago, it has the Metal Zone in it. The GT1000 still has the Metal Zone in it. And even though they have other distortion pedals out now, I'm going to tell you what, this one still holds its own, in my opinion, when it comes to metal distortion in the metal and rock community. This one, and I actually am a big fan of metal muffs. I have several of those. And that's actually what I'm running on a pedal board down there these days, because I just wanted to use something different, because I've been using this Metal Zone for so long. Now, what's great about this Metal Zone, it has a multi-band EQ here and stuff. So you got a 4-band EQ system here, as well as your volume level and your distortion level. And that's what was revolutionary about this pedal at the time, is that you could really dial in your sounds. Now, I've dialed in the sound that I like, and I'm not going to change that and turn the knobs and let you guys hear different stuff, because this isn't actually a review about it. It's just talking about this pedal and how this pedal has held up over time. For 32 years, this pedal is still here. It's still going strong, and there's still people using it to this day and playing with this today. And it's not a bad pedal to have. Now, it was $100. It was $99 when it came out. It's still $100 and some dollars. I think it's like $129 or something now. So it has gone up in price, but I'm going to tell you what, you can still find use one of these all over Reverb and places like that and get them pretty reasonably priced. And if you're looking for a good distortion pedal, I mean, and if you play like heavier rock and metal, I'm going to tell you what, you can't go wrong with the Metal Zone in my opinion. The Boss Metal Zone is still a great pedal. I was playing it with the intro, you heard it there. Let me play you another riff. This is one of my favorite iconic riffs from Typo Negative that I love to play, and so I'm going to play this riff. Hopefully I don't screw it up, and you guys can hear a little bit more of it. Man, that still sounds good. Now you can get even more distortion out of it. You can crank this up. I have it set, it's about on a quarter of the way, but this is what it does when you go up to like halfway. You really get crazy. crank it up a little bit more and stuff. I have it dialed down to about there, to about that quarter way, because that's plenty of distortion for what I like, and you still get a really nice chunk. But you don't lose your notes when you're playing leads, when you're playing. Sometimes when you crank that distortion too much, it all gets kind of fuzzy in the leads, and because I do play some leads in my songs, I dial that back. Basically, in this day and age of me playing, I used to crank that up to halfway, but now I've learned to just take it just to where I get just enough and leave it there, and I get the best harmonics, I guess you could say, out of my pedals and stuff. So that's kind of how I dial in my stuff these days, where I'm getting enough of the chunk, but not so much that it's kind of muddy, I guess you could say. But this pedal, man, I'm gonna tell you, it's such a great pedal. It's built like a tank. I actually literally dropped it on the ground and stuff, and I can't believe, you know, I've had this pedal, I mean, since 1991, and it only has one little scuff mark here, which I just did when I was making this video, because I literally dropped it on the ground. So how it managed to stay as unbeat up as it has, because I've used this thing a lot, and it's been on a ton of pedal boards over the years, and it's still going strong. Now they revamped it and came out with the Boss Metal Zone Waze pedal. I have not tried that, so if any of you guys have tried the Waze version of this, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. And any of you guys that are actually still using the Metal Zone pedal, or do use the Metal Zone pedal, I'd love to hear what you guys think about it, because there's a love-hate relationship with this pedal. Some people love this pedal, some people hate this pedal. Now for me, I've always liked it. I've always liked it. I've loved this pedal. I keep it. I'll always keep on around and stuff, because I just love it. It always ends up back on a pedal board, just because I can always get great dialed in sounds. Now if you're wondering how I have this dialed in, you have two bottom knobs here and then these two middle knobs. So my first knob here on the bottom part is at 1 o'clock, and then on this top knob we're at 3 o'clock, and then on this knob here, the bottom one, we're at 11 o'clock, and then this one is at say around 9 o'clock, and that's what I have my EQ settings at. Then I have my distortion pedal, my distortion setting is at 9 o'clock as well. If you're looking at a clock, it would be 9 o'clock over here, or a quarter of the way. And then the volume is up halfway, and that's where the settings are on this pedal right now for the sound that we're getting right now. But I just wanted to talk about this pedal, because I mean, this pedal has been out since 1991, and there's so many bands and so many people that have used this pedal over the years. You'd be surprised how many bands actually have this pedal in their arsenal. And I'd love to hear you guys tell me about what bands you know of that actually have used this pedal or still use this pedal as well. But it's a great pedal, and I think that anybody should give it a try. It takes a little bit to figure out the tweaking of your settings, like where you want that comfortable setting. But for me, this is where it's at right here. I just think that sounds really good. Now, I am also playing through, I'm going direct through the pedal, over here to my Orange Crush Pro 120, into my Orange 212 cabinet, out to you guys into my Zoom Q8 recorder that has XY mic on top, and that's how you guys are hearing this. And yeah, man, I gotta tell you, I still love this pedal. I still love this today, and I figured if I was going to do this video, I needed to also use the most metal guitar that I had in my arsenal, which is my James Hetfield Signature Series Snakebite in the camo, QEO camo, which I love this guitar. If you guys haven't seen the review on this guitar, you should check it out as well. Awesome guitar. But yeah, I just wanted to revisit this. 32 years old that pedal is. Pretty impressive pedal. Sounds pretty good to me still. I would still use this in my pedal board over here. Like I said, I've got a metal muff down there right now, which I really like. and I have reviewed that metal muff. You guys can check that out as well. I have not done an actual review on the Boss Metal Zone because there's so many reviews already out there, and it's such an old pedal that I just didn't do one. I wanted to just do a kind of a touch base after 32 years and see what you guys think about this pedal, and if any of you guys are even still using it or not, or if you guys even think it's viable in this new digital age of stuff. Me, I'm still a stomp box guy. I still love stomp boxes. I love them to death. They're very reliable and don't let you down. And even though I've got a Bosch GT1000 that I've been using that has been just rocking out, and I like Bosch products, I still love a good stomp box setup. I really do. You just can't go wrong with it. And in my honest opinion, if you're a gigging musician, I think that if you are out there touring and you want a decent backup rig, I think you take a few stomp boxes, put that together as your backup pedal rig, just in case something fails, and you'll probably be good. You'll probably be good, because I've always done that. I've always taken some sort of stomp box setup as a backup rig for me when I'm using a pedal board like that. And I'm gonna tell you, it's good to have around. And ironically, I've loaned it out to several bands and people over the years because I had it, and they ended up needing something to play. So you can't go wrong with it, in my opinion. It's a great pedal still to this day. But I'd love to hear what you guys think about it. Tell me your thoughts, opinions, whether you like it, whether you hate it. Me, I like it. It's always gonna have one. Can't talk. It's always gonna have a place in my studio and on a pedal board for me, because I think it's still a great pedal, and I think Bosch still makes great products, and I really like it. Now, there is a Bosch pedal that I don't like, and it's over there, and I never even did a review of it. I'm probably actually just going to give it away to somebody because I freaking hate it, and I can't even remember what it's called right now, but it was supposed to be a metal pedal, but it is not. It does not sound good at all. I'll have to figure out what that one was called again, but this one right here, definitely a thumbs up for me, and like I said, I'd love to hear you guys' opinions. What you think. 32 years old this pedal is. 32 years this pedal has been around, and it's still been holding its own. Can't complain. I think it's an awesome pedal. It's going to be around till the day I die. Just a great pedal, and hopefully get passed on to my son or somebody that actually really wants to use it, because it is a great pedal. So anyway, those are my thoughts on it. You guys tell me what you guys think about it. I still think it's a great pedal. Love to hear your thoughts, comments, everything. Leave them down below. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button as well, because that really does help the channel. I'm coming up on 600 subscribers, which I'm pretty excited about. So that'll be awesome. Or I may have passed it by the time this video actually comes out. I hope I have. I'm trying to get to that 1,000 subscribers by Christmas. Hopefully that'll happen. And if I make it to that 1,000 subscribers by Christmas, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Keep rocking out there, and we will see you guys on the next video.